Kamal Santamaria here in Doha with a look at some of the stories making the headlines on Al Jazeera. The United States and Germany, they are among governments who've welcomed Israel's decision to loosen its blockade of the Gaza Strip. Israel's replacing an ever-changing list of what is allowed in with a more specific list of what's not. But Palestinians say it doesn't go far enough. The United Nations Relief and Works Agency had this to say.
Well, we've certainly had the blah, 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 and now we have to look at the cha-cha-cha, and we have to see steps on the ground, the cha-cha-cha, because there have been plenty of words, and we need to look at this Israeli decision and assess it by their deeds and not by their words, because the humanitarian need is immense. 80% aid dependency, 44% unemployment. Let's be clear about one thing. International law is like pregnancy. You're either pregnant or you're not. You're either violating international law or you're not. So we need to get away from this language of easing the blockade to ending the blockade.
More storms on the way to southern China, where there's already been floods and landslides. Bridges are having to be rebuilt after being entirely swept away. 8 days of rain has contributed to the deaths of at least 175 people and estimated 10 million people affected. Our correspondent Harry Fawcett is in Fujian province.
Well, this is the kind of thing we've seen more than once in the flood zone. Rescue officials simply can't be everywhere given the sheer scale of this disaster, so local people are having to improvise their own solutions. Soon the bridge is sturdy enough for us to make our own, less sure-footed way across. On the far side, the scars of fresh landslides are everywhere.
And at the World Cup, hosts South Africa are preparing to play France, whose players are at war with their coach. Their star striker has been sent home in disgrace, and Nicolas Anelka's colleagues refuse to train in sympathy. The French fiasco will be welcomed by South African fans, and we've got traditional healers here also trying to jinx Les Bleus to stop them dumping the colourful hosts out of the World Cup. Whether the spirits are appeased or not, all will become apparent on Tuesday. Some of the stories we're looking at here on Al Jazeera, the latest on those and plenty more at aljazeera.net/English.